Over the last month, I have been in a rut yet again. It's like I keep being on this roller coaster with its ups and downs, and there are a lot of downs lately. But right now I'm on a high and I'm feeling really great. Not in a crazy manic kind of way, but in just a grounded, excited to do some work, want to get some things together, peaceful kind of way, which feels good because my energy has been so low sometimes that it's like, am I going to be able to get anything done? Fortunately, the answer is yes. I have been able to get things done. I had a great day at work on Friday, so I got to go into the weekend feeling accomplished, even though I didn't do a lot for the second thing that came up, but I was able to make progress on some things that I thought that didn't have solutions and I had given up on, and so it felt good to reach out to my team, get some help, and get it done. So I'm Latia. Thank you for watching. This is my channel. I pretty much talk about whatever's on my mind. I have no particular themes just yet, but I'm working on it. I'll figure that out along the way. I'm still a small timer. But thank you for watching. So what's been on my mind a lot has been my finances, my job, and some of the choices that I've made. I do a lot of personal development programs, and it feels like, am I getting my value? Am I getting my money's worth out of them? Am I really taking advantage of the information that I've learned? I'm doing high performance coaching. I'm in a high performance monthly call with Brendan Burchard. I'm in his influencers business program. That's a monthly thing. I've done the Good Girl Reform School with Kasha. I've done Landmark, I've done growth, I've done all sorts of seminars and things, trying to invest in myself, hoping that I could develop myself and develop something that could be of use to other people. And I'm still sifting and sorting through all the information that I've learned, but there are very few things that are completely new and just revolutionary that I've seen. Some of them involve Mind Movies has their visualization technique with meditation and guided visualization where you can create movies that put you in the experience of what you're wanting to create. But that can also be done via meditation if you're willing to be patient and creative enough with what you're imagining. So it's about imagination. It's about developing the mental faculties that they talk about in Think and Grow Rich. I mean, I've read a lot of books over the course of my life, and I read a lot of personal development lately and self-help. Those are the things that really bring me a lot of joy. I'd love to empower people and help people grow in their relationship with themselves, because right now I'm reading Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey with the baby steps, and I've gotten through the chapter on all the myths that we have around money and debt, and I know for myself, I'm reading it and I'm like, okay, I see where I've gone wrong. I see the mistakes that I've made, and I can honor that I might need to make some choices that are going to be difficult, just because of I got a timeshare for some reason. I really like the experience of being at it, but I'm not likely to take trips on timeshare money. I usually travel to regular hotels. I do use Marriott, so I did the Marriott Vacation Club one with points, but they have an annual fee and it costs to pay for it, and it's just a headache more than anything else. So I'm thinking I might end up selling that because there's no real value in having something that's a depreciating asset as soon as I get it. I might have the deeds to however they do it, but timeshares aren't necessarily a good investment. So I might be selling that before I pay it off, but I haven't made a decision yet. I'm just gonna read through the book and see what I can get out of it and how I can transform my life. I know that I live in the Midwest now. I don't have a car at the moment, and that can be a challenge for finding part-time work. And I know that he talks about finding part-time work and working extra jobs so you can make sure you invest that money in paying off debt and getting all your finances in order. And I don't know if I'll be able to find what I'm looking for, but I know that I'm wanting to find a way that I can make extra money to pay off my debt and get my finances in order without having to drive somewhere. So that's been on my mind a lot. And also my need for connecting with people. I really love to reach out to people and have conversations and talk. And I would love to use my knowledge and the things that I've learned about like myself, my relationships with my friends, and be there to help people grow and learn and become better versions of themselves. Even though I hit ruts, I know that my favorite times are whenever I'm able to talk to my friends and catch up with them, or hear from people that I love and care about, whether we're close or not. And so, I don't know. I have ideas for different businesses I might be able to make, but I'm dealing with my own limiting self-beliefs or self-limiting beliefs. I'm dealing with my limiting beliefs about myself and who do I think I am that I could be someone to make a difference in someone else's life? Like, who do I think I could help, and how would talking to me be of benefit to anyone? I have so many different mental blocks that are stopping me from like reaching out to people. And in all areas of my life, I know I do this, and I'm really going to be working on my mindset and my behaviors to make sure I'm taking better care of myself. I'm reaching out to people that I care about more often, and I'm just being a more responsible adult, because I'm responsible enough to get by, but like reading the Total Money Makeover, I'm like, okay, financially, I would be fat. Like, my finances aren't in the best shape ever. I do have around I've knocked it down a bit over the last year, but I also increased it over the last year. So I'm around 74,000, like it rounds up to $75,000 in debt now, which is down from like 88,000, I don't know, a few months ago or something like that. Like, I'm not keeping the best track of it, but I have a job that pays well, so I'm going to be working on finding ways that I can start investing more of my income in paying off debt. I'm already investing a good chunk of change into it, but I'm really wanting to hit it aggressively now. I'm 29 and I'm going to be coming up on my 30th birthday, and it would be awesome if I could find a way to work hard and pay off more of my debt by the time I'm 30 than I have like my whole life. And as I've been reading the book, I've been thinking about what financial choices I've made that got me into this position, and it's like, I'm not good with salespeople. Like, I wanted the timeshare and I didn't want the timeshare, but like the sales pitch was just really good, and I was like able to rationalize and make it seem like a good decision, even though it really wasn't. And even now I'm like, how would I even sell it? Like, what are the steps? And it's like, Google is a thing. If I really wanted to sell it, I could find a way to sell it and get out of it and make sure everything was like going better with it. But I like knowing that I can use points instead of money, because it did come in handy whenever I went to a seminar in San Diego. They have a location out there, so that was beneficial. So I'm like still on the fence trying to figure out like what are my next moves going to be. I plan on paying off all my debt and then figuring it out, just because I feel like I made that choice, so I should pay for it. So I know that there have been debt consolidation programs targeting me because of like I have debt, and I'm like, I don't want to use these debt consolidations or debt help programs. One of them was like, we're going to get rid of your credit card. And I was like, I'm probably going to open the credit card again, so I don't want you to like do anything for me, because that's not going to change my behavior. I'm still going to be someone who looks at credit as something that I should use, even though I know better. I haven't been doing better. And when it comes to those things, like I was thinking about taking out a personal loan to pay off my highest credit card because it had a high interest rate, and I could get a loan at a smaller interest rate, and that would make it easier. But then I thought about it, and I was like, that's just another debt, and it would leave me open to using my credit card if I'm not developing better habits around it. So I was like, you know what? I made the choice to use the credit card. I'll just bite the bullet and pay it off. And so that's what I'm doing. So my financial journey is beginning again or continuing or going through another revamping, because I am always on this journey. But I'm ready to end it once and for all and get to a financially fit place. I'm ready to take care of myself and really look at my habits and like, I don't know, like I know a lot about personal development. I've read the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I've read High Performance Habits. I've read the Motivation Manifesto, like the Think and Grow Rich. I've read that more than one time. Like there's so many different things that I've read and I have so many tools available to me. It's time for me to really put it into action. So it's highly likely that my Facebook's going to develop into a video diary of my journey as I do this, and then sharing the information that I get and also like how I'm using it or how it impacts me. But this is all a work in progress, because I'm a work in progress, and whoever's watching, I'm sure you're a work in progress too, because that's how life goes. We're all doing the best that we can with what we have, and I hope it's going well for you, and I hope that I can be a source of inspiration or just encouragement or just entertainment if you find me entertaining. But thanks for watching. I am done with my rant, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.